Oh, I see it. I see it. You guys ready?
Yes, sir.
Right.
Yo, where you get that shirt? Oh,
Two.
my bad. I was like, I didn't know it was a long sleeve.
Don't you
like,
hear
I
the
kinda
countdown?
Like
The countdown means I'm about to say the introduction.
my bad. My bad.
You ruined the whole thing I had planned, man. No, man. Look, I'm logging off. Welcome back, everybody, to the Digital Excursion. I'm your host, Marlon Abram. Tyra just threw off everything I was about to do. I was gonna do a little song, number, whatever. This is the podcast. We talk about a lot of different stuff. All right, you throwing me off. All right. I'm all thrown off.
I just wanted to know where you got the
anyways,
shirt from. I like the color.
I got this shirt from Uniqlo. All right.
Where's Uniqlo? What? I never heard of that store.
You never? It's in like the DeLong
Uniqlo.
Yeah, these shirts are low key expensive.
They're good quality though.
Anyways,
oh my bad.
These are the other co-hosts. We got Justin Poole.
Hello. I got this shirt from
and
Kohl's.
We got Tyron Lee.
Thank you. I got this shirt from Marlon.
This is now the fashion podcast.
This is not an apparel podcast. We're not giving nobody free advertisement unless they paying.
Watch me transition to the hype beast I always was.
You gonna have the earrings?
Let's start wearing some Ed Hardy shirts.
Yeah, get my Supreme stickers.
Oh, have the Supreme background like that huge ass poster.
Yeah,
you should. You should see if they'll pay you.
Dude, I wish.
Justin for Supreme.
Yeah.
Or get Supreme bowling
have
ball.
That kayak. Yeah,
kayak. Did they have a Supreme kayak?
They have everything. My brother showed me a Supreme coffee maker / grinder.
Oh, where
some stuff they're making.
That's the power of branding,
yeah.
I guess. Mm-hmm. Did they have a Supreme brick too?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I remember that.
Why?
Just because people buy it.
Man, I'm about to just slap the Digital Excursion on everything, see if it sells.
Good, yeah.
Like Digital Excursion toilet paper. Anyway, it was a weird way to start the show. I really did have a song ready too.
Uh-oh.
How you guys doing today?
Go for it.
No, it's too late. I'm gonna do it next week.
I got you. Boom, 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 boom.
I'm not rapping. You think I'm rapping because I'm black?
Yes.
Oh, we're off to a great start. How you guys doing today?
I made it to level 70 on Marvel Snap.
Ooh.
I grinded 20 levels in one night. It was crazy.
What's the max?
100, but the season just ended, so it resets. So I was able to get like a card that's like limited time only. So
dang,
I'm happy.
Is it one of those games
been going hard?
Oh, I was gonna say.
I was like, you both went at once. So I was like, whose question do I field first?
I was saying, is it one of those games like Pokemon Go where you have to like you could play someone in the vicinity? Like if you see someone with another Marvel deck or something, you'd be like, "Hey, you trying to play real quick?" And then like local online.
No, not yet. I'm hoping they do though.
Okay.
Because I would love to play other people. Yeah.
Just walk up, be like, "I got my level 70 limited edition."
Who trying to battle?
It's like the old school Pokemon days.
Yeah.
They should do that. 10%.
You probably already got that idea in mind. It's on the vision board.
I said it in public, so now I want my 10%.
Public. Let me introduce today's topics, all right? And we'll jump right into it. I'll talk a little bit about Elon Musk. Get into a lot of trailers dropped over the last week or so. So we're going to talk about some of those trailers. Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman 3 on the way, maybe. Who knows? uh, talk about the Adams Family show. Wendy.
You hungry, sir? Want some Wendy's?
Talk about some Wendy's and some Frosties. Wednesday, Adams Family Netflix show that is, I guess, number one right now. Jingle All the Way, Doom Patrol news, Craig of the Creek, and something about our favorite cartoons. Okay, let's jump into it, guys. I saw this video earlier today. Since I'm lightly following the Elon Musk and Twitter thing that's been going on. Apparently, he's lost $1 billion since he's acquired Twitter. That's a shitload of money.
Yep.
But he's still fucking rich. I don't know how that
like
works.
Chump change.
Yeah. It's like if I lose a penny, I don't care about it.
Yeah.
But it's not a penny. It's $1 billion.
It's a penny to him.
Yeah. It's like him dropping like 25 cents on the ground and be like, oh, well, someone will pick it up.
Some people are just too damn rich. But I guess the reason for his loss is because of him acquiring Twitter and all the unpopular stuff that he's been making the changes.
Mm-hmm.
His Tesla stock fell down, which made him lose $1 billion, which I guess now he's maybe second or third on the Forbes list for most richest people in the world.
And also, he lost a bunch of advertisers on Twitter. Yeah. So, yeah, looking pretty rough right now.
Yeah.
I say
running straight into the ground.
I say it's going to get ugly before it gets beautiful. That's what Tesla started off with. It was ugly before it got beautiful.
You know what? That's what I was heard. Like people were saying, like, "Oh, he's doing exactly what he did with Tesla and SpaceX."
I don't know about SpaceX. I know about Tesla. I don't know about SpaceX though.
Was he running Tesla into the ground too?
Well, Tesla came out and no one supported it at all. And he was just throwing money at it and losing money at the same time. And then he kept a very small team. And then it comes out to be what it is now.
I guess that's the nature of business. You kind of got to just, it's like gambling. It's like gambling, right?
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah. I
don't know.
I think so. I ain't got no business. Nice insight. I
think Twitter is going to be actually, when he was talking about it's going to be $8 a month if you want the blue check mark. I don't have a Twitter. I'm like, that's stupid. I don't think that's
well, yeah, it's considered, it used to be free.
Yeah. And well, in order to get the blue check mark, you have to verify you're a human and then submit a form. And then you have to have X amount of followers. That's the old way, the traditional way.
Yeah.
But then now it's anybody could get it for $8 a month. And that's just an idea. I don't know if it's implemented now, but I'm like, that's stupid. Because now
people are paying for the check mark.
Oh, it's already happening?
So you can go into people's profiles and then click on their check mark and see whether or not they're a legacy verified, which is they're verified before Twitter Blue, or if they're paying for it right now. So it could just be some random person with a check mark that just paid for Twitter. So
yeah. So I mean, he's anybody can just. I mean, it takes away the exclusivity of it. It's not even why would you even want a check mark anymore?
Yeah.
Just to know that everybody else paid for it too.
It kind of defeats the purpose because the whole thing was to be verified because you're someone notable or a company or
yeah. Now it doesn't mean anything.
Yeah.
It means you got $8 in your pocket.
Yeah.
Each month.
Each month. It's like a gym membership to Planet Fitness.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, actually cheaper.
Oh yeah, huh? Yeah.
I know on me, so I don't need a check mark.
Yeah, we know you're you too. But I'm gonna make an account that says real Justin Poole.
Oh no, then you're gonna pay.
Gonna put a lot of racist stuff.
Oh wow.
Like, yes, this is the real Justin Poole.
I hate all skin colors. That's not mine.
I even hate mine sometimes.
I mean, sometimes, but
so when Elon Musk is not trying to ruin the Twitter and everybody's experience on Twitter, I guess he's got this new company that he's invested into that I was gonna have Tyron talk a little bit about the neural chip. So what I know from it, from what I saw, it's like an implanted chip that can be put in the human brain in order to operate a piece of machinery. Is that right?
Right now, it's only available in animals. So I forgot, it's a chimpanzee that they tested on, or like I don't know the different variations of monkeys, but right now it's only for. I didn't want to get it wrong, you know.
Like, I want to offend the monkeys out there.
Yeah. You know,
it's like I've seen Planet of the Apes.
It's like, sorry, it was a chip. What is that? The little monkey, cappuccino monkey.
Cappuccino monkey.
You know what I'm saying? The little ones. They can sit on your shoulder.
Oh yeah, the one that was on Friends once. I don't know what those things are called. But
I think capuchin monkey.
Capuchin, that's what I said. Cappuccino.
Yeah. Cappuccino. It's not kombucha. But yeah, so the idea for this neural chip is for the disability people, so people like blind or who blind, can't smell, see, hear, whatever. They could implant this chip in their brain and they could see again or they could hear again, whatever. Sounds unrealistic. So it's like beta testing. It's not even beta testing. It's like alpha testing right now. This is the second appearance of it. They showed a preview of this, some type of monkey, able to look at a computer and say what it wants to do. Like it's already pre-programmed and on the computer, like certain stuff like, hey, I want some water. Hey, I want something to eat. But the monkey could look at the computer and say, I want some grapes right now. And it'd be like, I want some grapes. And like some hand will come out and give us the grapes, you know? So it's like working in animals, I guess. But right now, I guess that's the alpha phase right now. And I'm thinking where it can lead to is cyberpunk technology. If you ever played the game, in a sense, where it's like,
what is that? I've never played the game.
So cyberpunk, it's a 2077, I believe. That's the year they came out with. It's pretty much Terminator. Yeah, it is not too far away. It's pretty much kind of like Terminator style. If you ever seen the movie, people become like half robots, but then you could like implant like robot technology arms, or like you could download database in your head, be like, I want to learn kung fu, download that, like kind of like,
oh yeah, like Neo.
Yeah, something like that. That's what I think this chip could lead to. And I'm just like, that's cool, you know. I'm gonna wait till my kids try it, but cool. Let them be the,
you don't let your kids be the lab rats.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's when it's going to be like fully fleshed out. But that's what I think this chip is leading to.
That shit sounds scary to me. And I get the disability aspect, which is good, but I know for sure I'm not getting no chip implanted in my head just for some grapes.
Yet. Because there's also an argument of saying, look how smart like our smartphones made us. Like, you know, the internet has made us. Like we don't even have to do math that much, right? Like we could just open up the calculator on our phone and be like a million times a billion. We already know the answer. So imagine a chip, imagine that inside of our heads and how smart we would be then. And that's the one argument for that. And I'm like, I already use a smartphone, what makes me not say I want a chip in my head next or some version of that?
So you would be down to get the surgery to get a chip implemented in your head?
Apparently, it's not even a surgery. Apparently, just like a clamp, and then that's it. But
Or like just a little like incision?
yeah, it's like a little needle that just booms and you got it. But I don't know. I don't know. I'm still skeptical about it, but I like the idea. I'm if I had to put
I don't know,
money
man.
towards it to donate it, I throw money towards it.
I feel like that's just too much. That's just too much technology. I don't know. Maybe my I got old school caveman thinking, but I don't
I'm
know. I
all
wouldn't
for
see
it.
the reason for it. Like,
I would
well,
like
y'all tell
a
me how it
computer in
is,
my
man.
head.
When y'all start having seizures, but your
See,
brain
I'm
is
all
a
for
computer.
it, but I'll let other people test it first.
Try it out.
Nothing's going in here until till all the stuff is worked out.
You're
all
not
the
you're
kinks,
not you're
all
not
the-
taking the beta version.
Yeah, hell no. Like flying cars. I'm not buying the first flying car. Let other people potentially die before I do.
See,
I want it when it's mass produced.
I have a thought.
Go ahead.
I wonder if none of the Terminator movies or any futuristic movies ever came out. If they never came out, I think we be more acceptable about this.
Oh, because now we think there's this about to be a robot uprising.
No, I
We're
think we'll
afraid
be
of that.
more accepting of this type of technology.
Like if those movies didn't come out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's saying that they're not accepting of this? Like,
No, people
Me.
are like still afraid of it, Marlon.
because it's it's new technology. It's not tested yet. Like, I'm scared of it too. I would never get that shit implanted in my head until, like I said, once they work out the kinks. Sure.
Yeah, there's always like some logical point for it, but then it's also probably like some people scared of water still because of Jaws, and it was like there's sharks everywhere, which is not sharks everywhere. I mean, whatever. But I feel like if there's a good movie for it, there's like a whole generation of good movies for it, I think people's minds would kind of change over.
So we need a piece of promotional propaganda in order to sell these chips.
10%.
I would I would argue the opposite, that sci-fi movies have always like promoted the advancement of technology, just to sky's the limit of
Be weird, cautious.
No, it's always
I'm sorry.
if it's sci-fi, it always tends to be bad, because if it's all good, then the movie will be boring.
Yeah, there's stuff like the Jetsons and all like futures. Every like Star Trek, everyone wants like new stuff. Like right now, what we're doing right now, this is like a fever dream to me as a child. Like us talking over the internet, being able to see one another. It's like,
that's true, and being so far from each other.
Mm-hmm. This stuff's amazing. So I've always looked at like sci-fi as something positive in promoting new technology. Yeah, sure. There's like the fear of like stuff being used for nefarious reasons, but I think it's always been something positive.
I think to Tyron's point, he's saying like it shows the good like and the bad. Like it's good. It promotes like to propel like knowledge towards the future and building up society. But it also has like a bad side if you let it progress. You know what I mean? To like kind of be wary of what it could do. You know what I mean? Yeah.
I feel like the future is going to lend to both of those sides. It's going to have the bad and the good in it.
But yeah, it's kind of
It
like
always
everything
does.
though. Yeah.
I don't think it's going to be Terminator, but I think it's going to be Star Trek or Star Wars. Star Wars. No, not iRobot.
iRobot went pretty bad.
But it came out good though, towards the end.
Did it?
Yeah, because that one robot gained conscious. Oh, actually, did he die? I can't remember too much of it. I remember the end was a good ending.
You sure? I don't even know. Yeah. Y'all can tell me how those chips go.
I don't think I'll be Boomy first.
I don't think I'm for it. You gonna test it on Boomy?
Yeah.
on my dog.
Boomy's Marlon's dog.
Yeah, for people who don't know, Boomy's my dog. I don't want my dog talking to me telepathically. You know how annoying that's gonna be? It's the worst.
Oh, snap, did I?
Is that what he's gonna sound like? I'll be freaked out if that's his voice. I'm like, oh, is that how you sound when you think? I don't like that. The voice of God coming out of your thoughts.
Thank you for giving me a reason to use these presets.
Anytime. Hey, whenever you feel necessary, just jump in with those voices.
For sure.
Let's jump into some trailers. There are some trailers that released the last week. I'm not sure if you guys got the chance to see any of them. But I was just thinking we kind of go rapid fire. It's only like 3. And we'll see. We'll talk about it a little bit, see if we're excited or not. First one that came out is Transformers. What's it called? Rise of the Beast.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Right. And they're adapting the Beast Wars concept from the old Transformers show. Did you guys see that one? And what you think?
Yeah.
Trash.
Yeah. Looked okay to me. Wow. All right.
Trash.
And I was a fan.
We love the hot takes.
I don't expect much from Transformers. I just expect to be entertained, and they're adapting Beast Wars. I fucking love Beast Wars.
I thought.
Why you say trash, Tyre?
It looked trash. Why the hell? Wait. I'm more confused on the concept of Beast Wars because I haven't seen the old ones. But I don't like the CGI of King Kong in a Transformer suit. Or
you think they should have got a real robotic gorilla instead?
I don't know. I just don't like I don't think I like the concept of animal size Transformers.
That's my thing too. I think Beast Wars is like before our time, me and Siren specifically.
Dang, and, so how you saying how old Justin is? He ain't that old.
I ain't say that. I ain't say nothing about his age. Damn. He a crisp 21.
Oh, I wish.
Crisp.
My joints say otherwise.
Come on, people know Justin's older than us. All right. Jeez. I don't understand Beast Wars. Like, see, from my brain, the reason that Transformers turn into cars is to be in disguise. That's the whole theme song says it. Transformers robots in disguise. Mm-hmm. You can't be a robot who's like a 50-foot gorilla made of metal. It doesn't make sense. You're not disguising yourself. I don't understand it. I don't get it.
See, okay, in Beast Wars, when they landed on the planet, there are no humans. It's only animals. So they are disguising themselves as the species that are on the planet.
Well, aren't they still like fucking huge?
Which planet are they on?
No, in Beast Wars, they're just regular sized animals.
Oh, okay.
Oh, so that's why it's confusing in here where they're the size of like buildings and they look like animals, but they're not exactly animals. They look robotic. That's the weird thing about this trailer.
Yeah.
Because like in Beast Wars, Optimus Primal is just a gorilla.
With like fur and everything, right?
Yeah.
You see, that makes more sense. Because
Yeah.
in the trailer, I saw like a giant ass cheetah or something. I was like, well, that,
Mhm.
that doesn't make sense.
I'm gonna guess that these Transformers have been around for a while, or they're just from another planet. I guess I don't know.
Maybe. I think like you, I don't expect too much from the Transformer franchise. I didn't even know if it was going to keep going on. I don't think they should keep making Transformer movies, to be honest. I think they should try a different toy.
No, Transformers. Like I don't have any new Transformers toys, but they're always the coolest toy to me.
No, they're definitely dope because it's like a 2-in-1 toy, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But the movies just don't work for me, man. Especially like after the Shia LaBeouf era, I just really haven't been into them. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen what was it the reason one Bumblebee?
I haven't seen it. I heard that one's really good too. Did they have so they had a Transformers movie with the dinosaur robots, right?
Right.
So what's the difference between the dinosaur robots and the Beast Wars? Who was there first? The dinosaurs or the beast?
The Dinobots were part of the original Generation 1 Transformers, and I don't know. I forgot about all the lore, but I'm pretty sure that Beast Wars takes place on another planet.
Okay, so like a whole different set of robots.
Yeah, because there's a part in Beast Wars where Optimus Primal finds a ship where Optimus Prime is.
Yeah.
So pretty sure, yeah, they're different planets.
Why are they all coming to Earth?
Why does everyone happen on Earth?
There's so many other planets here,
right,
in this solar system.
Doctor Who spans universes. All the stories take place a lot of times on Earth. It's just,
Yeah,
we're humans. We write about what we know.
All right, so Transformer Beast Wars. Are you excited or not excited? That's like a solid 70%.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not gonna watch it. I haven't watched like the last 3 or 4 Transformer movies.
For people listening, my thumb was just in the middle.
Yes, Justin's thumb was midway. Yeah. Indiana Jones. And the dial of what, Destiny? I think that's what it's called. Harrison Ford is back. Harrison Ford is like 80 fucking years old, and he signed up for so many movies. He's as old as Joe Biden. Right? Did you guys watch the trailer?
Watch it.
I watched it right before we started.
Yeah, I saw a glimpse of it.
Looks like an Indiana Jones movie.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I'm not into Indiana Jones.
Me either.
I don't care for it. I think I only saw the one with Shia LaBeouf. You can tell I just like Shia LaBeouf.
I've seen the original, but I'm too like removed from it to remember anything.
Yeah,
I know the theme song. I know there's like him running away from the boulder. I know there's some dude's face that gets melted.
And I think that's all the first one.
Oh yeah, maybe.
Right.
Oh, and there's that scene where the dude's like flipping his sword around and then he just shoots him. Yeah, I know that one.
I know he's scared of snakes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I learned that from the ride.
Yeah, me too. That's all I know about Indiana Jones.
All the Disneyland ride.
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna be my movie either. I felt like, I know Indiana Jones is like one of those like influential movies and whatever. I felt like there are like a lot of Indiana Jones copycats. Like
National Treasure.
Like National Treasure with Nick Cage. You could probably say The Mummy with Brendan Fraser. What's the one with Tom Hanks? The Da Vinci Code?
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like those are all like Indiana Jones-esque movies.
Right.
And those I've all seen, but I've never seen Indiana Jones.
The original?
The
Oh, yeah.
original, yeah.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah. So Indiana Jones.
I just saw the
No
trailer.
Yes, maybe no. I'm gonna say no. I'm not.
I'm gonna watch it on TV.
I'm gonna be there.
When I'm bored,
gonna be there
I'll
with
probably
you.
watch all of them.
Me and Tyler are gonna watch it on TV at his crib.
Yeah.
Guardians of the Galaxy 3. Did you guys watch the trailer?
Mm-hmm.
What'd you think?
Looks interesting. It's very clearly like book ending the Guardians story. Seems to be they're going into a lot of Rocket's backstory and possibly him dying in this one. That's what it's sort of hinting at.
Yeah.
It looks kind of like bittersweet for it to come to an end. So
yeah. I think out of all the trailers I saw that week, I think that's the one that really caught my attention. I mean, like, I'm already really invested in the Marvel universe, but it was tugging at some heartstrings. That one.
Yeah, James Gunn knows how to curate music for all his stuff. So that song kind of just like makes you feels.
Yeah. Did you see it, Tyron?
Yeah, I've just finished watching it.
I had a feeling. I was like, you're probably watching it right now.
So I have not.
You just had this real confused face on. It's like
he's like, "There's a raccoon and a tree.
What is this?"
I was very confused because they show like the people. They like got outside their ship and they show like other people and they look weird. And I'm just like, this ain't Star Wars.
They're animal people.
Yeah, and I was just very confused. I have not seen the first two movies. I didn't even know.
Yeah, no wonder you're confused. Like, I thought this was the Avengers.
You got to give them 5 years.
Yeah, you got to give them 5 years.
I didn't even know this was a part 3. I thought this was a part 2. I didn't know 2.
No, this is the third and last Guardians movie.
Yeah, I missed a lot, huh?
just a little bit. So the director of this movie, James Gunn, is moving on to DC and becoming their lead in the creative process over there. So he's closing out his Guardian series with Marvel. Does that mean like this is going to be the last Guardians movie like ever?
I don't think so. Because there's been different lineups for the Guardians, so they can just bring the team back in whatever
like take
configuration they want.
Man. Yeah,
they don't even have to like do it like comic book style. They can put whoever they want. They can make, I don't know, Spider-Man, Guardian if they want. It's like,
yeah, I guess
sky's the limit.
Whatever. Yeah. I've heard like a lot of people saying like that someone's gonna die in this movie. I'm like, I don't think I want anybody to die, to be honest.
Honestly, I think they're hinting at it, but I don't think anyone's gonna die.
I don't think anyone's gonna die either. But that's like I've heard everybody like on social media just like saying someone's gonna die. These are the people who are gonna die. I'm like, how are y'all so certain?
Well, the first
it's just one trailer.
The first two had people die. So
yeah, but then I see that's why too. Like I feel like that's no pun intended, but I feel like that's overkill to have so many people dying in like each one of these movies. I think
no one's gonna die.
Yeah, the way I would want this series to end is for all the Guardians to walk away. They can be not unscathed, they can be messed up or whatever. I don't want anybody to die. I just want them to walk off into the sunset.
Yeah.
You know, and tie up the story real nicely. Yeah.
Someone
so I'm hoping
die.
for I'm hoping for zero deaths in the Guardians of the Galaxy, but I'm gonna say I'm excited for this one. That was the trailer that really caught me. Yeah,
I'm in the middle,
guys. All right, I'm all for it. Nice. That's a good 80%. I wanted to talk about the other trailer. I took it off, but the Cocaine Bear, because I didn't get around to watching the trailer. Did you guys watch that?
I was saving that just in case we do like a trailer reaction, but then I didn't watch it.
Oh man. All right. Well. Look out for our trailer reaction whenever that comes out.
Oh,
Someday,
okay.
maybe.
Don't-
All right.
Did you watch it?
No, I just clicked on it. I'm not gonna watch it
Oh, watch it and tell us how you feel.
right now. It's a 2-minute trailer.
Oh no, watch it after. Speaking of deaths and superhero deaths, if you like the Wonder Woman franchise, well, it's dead now.
It's not
How's that for a
technically
transition?
dead. It's Wonder Woman 3 is not happening, but it's not to say
It won't
that the
happen.
yeah. It's just not happening the way that they're envisioning it.
Yeah, I think now that James Gunn is the creative director of everything DC cinematic universe or whatever, I think a lot of things are going to change up. I would have said like Wonder Woman was like a solid staple for DC movies, but once that second movie came out, I'm just like, they can do whatever. Like, if they overhaul it, I don't care. I liked the first one. The second one, I absolutely hated.
I didn't hate the second one.
I hated it.
Okay. It was just okay.
I
Nah,
thought the first
man.
one was decent. I didn't watch the second one.
I thought the second one was such a far step down from the first one.
Not enough for me to hate it, but I do agree.
I'll say this is why I hated it, because I watched it twice. I hated myself mostly. I was like, why would I let myself watch this again? It was not good.
Just to make sure you hated it.
Yeah, I think basically I watched it once by myself and once with my mom. And I was just like, oh man, this did not get better. I don't know why. Like,
the villain is just like an evil genie.
yeah, basically. He's like an evil genie.
It was just weird. I still think Wonder Woman will reappear in the new DC universe. She's one of the big three, so you can't leave her out.
You can't leave her out. And I would say Gal Gadot does a great job playing Wonder Woman, despite the script of number 2. She still did like a really great job playing that character. And I can't really see anybody else in that role if they, would want to recast her.
Mm-hmm.
So, Wonder Woman 3, maybe sometime in the future. Who knows? Jingle All the Way 2. Speaking about sequels, I haven't heard anything about this, so you're gonna have to.
It's not a new thing. It's been out for a few years already. But
I thought it was a new thing.
No.
I was like, I guess they're making a sequel all these years later.
Okay, let me preface this. Jingle All the Way, the original Arnold Schwarzenegger
cinematic masterpiece.
I would think so. Yeah, it's one of my favorite Christmas movies. It's very silly. Even for like Christmas movies, it's kind of ridiculous. I recommend everyone go watch it.
Before you continue, is this the one with Arnold Schwarzenegger trying to find a toy?
Yes.
For his kid, and then Sinbad is a mailman?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, you got it.
Go ahead.
So, yeah, love that movie. And I'm scrolling Disney Plus. Turns out there's a Jingle All the Way 2. Tell me why one of my favorite Christmas movies has a sequel starring Larry the Cable Guy, produced by WWE Studios.
What?
Why?
What?
I didn't know that.
Tell me why.
Really? Oh, I'm just looking it up.
I seen Larry the Cable Guy, but I did not know WWE backed it.
That is so different from Arnold Schwarzenegger.
I don't understand. And you know what the worst part is? The worst part is I kind of liked it.
Oh, you watched it already? You just like me with Wonder Woman.
I put it on and I let it play while I was playing Marvel Snap. And you know what?
Not that bad.
Not as bad as I was thinking. It's still the same plot of a man trying to get a toy for his child for Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
Just rehashed with Larry the Cable Guy, and I don't know. It's kind of cute in a Christmas movie kind of way.
Does he bring the same charm as Arnold?
Hell no. It's
just like a
I
Marty
have to get the
version.
toy.
Much like Arnold, he's just playing himself.
Yeah.
So it's just Larry the Cable Guy making Larry the Cable Guy jokes.
That's a real like random casting, Larry the Cable Guy.
Right. And I still don't know why it was produced by WWE.
You know what?
So weird.
If you've ever saw the sequel to Surf's Up, the movie about penguins surfing, it's also produced by WWE.
Do they just pick up sequels that no one cares about?
It's really weird because there's a lot of wrestling references in Surf's Up 2.
Wow.
And like a lot of them, the voice actors are wrestlers.
Oh, well, that explains it. I didn't see one wrestler in this movie.
That would make
Larry
sense.
The Cable Guy's a wrestler.
Like if they had Big Show as the star, then I'll be like, all right, it makes sense.
He was in the first one, wasn't he?
Big Show?
Yeah, the big buff Santa.
Was he? Oh, it's been a while since I've seen the movie.
The wrestler.
Maybe WWE is just trying to capture the kids.
It was the Big Show.
Yeah, it was Big Show.
Yeah,
see, they could have connected it and have him reprise his role. Jingle All the Way universe.
But yeah, this sequel, it's let me clarify, it's not good. It barely touches the line at okay. But I thought it was cute.
It's good to have one in the background.
It's a Christmas movie.
Yeah. I don't think people have high bars for Christmas movies.
It's there's like
unless it's Home Alone.
Some humorous moments. The little girl is cute. The message is there. Yeah. So
it's cute.
Yeah.
It's a solid C for cute.
Yeah. But yeah, it shocked me that there was a sequel to one of my favorite movies.
Yeah. I feel like one day we should go over like weird sequels for movies that didn't need a sequel. I think that'd be a good thing to talk about. Have we?
I think we mentioned it one time.
I think we mentioned it, but like we should go into it.
Yeah.
Because some movies do not need a sequel.
There's a lot of them.
Like, I feel like this Jingle All the Way 2 would be straight to DVD.
I think it was. Yeah. It was like,
or straight to VHS. Interesting. Moving on to the Netflix sensation that is Wednesday. If you've ever seen The Addams Family, this is the little daughter from The Addams Family, played by Jenna Ortega, is like at the top of Netflix's recommended bar or whatever. It's trending or whatever. I saw it, and I'm gonna give my first initial reaction, right? First, I wasn't with it at all.
Really?
Yeah, I wasn't with it.
Okay.
And I'll say why. Because it reminded me a lot of this other like teenage type of show, which is called Legacies, which is like a spinoff of Vampire Diaries or something like that, right? Where she's like a teenage girl in a weird school and she figures out all these mysteries. So I was like, it's very like similar, like it's giving me the same type of vibe. And I felt like the Addams Family's story wouldn't really go in this direction. But by the end of it, I really enjoyed it. My expectations were subverted. So how did you feel about this story? I mean, this show, Wednesday?
So I had zero interest in this show.
That's kind of how I felt. I didn't really want to watch it at the beginning.
I just heard about it. I heard about the casting. I saw Luis Guzman, and then I was like, all right, I get it. I know there was a lot of backlash because he's no Raul Julia from the 90s.
Because they turned him Mexican.
That too.
From white to Mexican.
It's not just that, but like Luis Guzman, not the traditionally handsome leading actor.
No, definitely not.
Yeah,
he's a good actor.
Yeah, he's cool. I like him. But yeah, there's a lot of backlash from that, and the fact that they made everyone like a Hispanic Adams family.
Hmm.
So other than that, I had heard nothing about it. And then I just happened to see it on the front page of Netflix. I had nothing
Nothing better to
to do.
watch.
Yeah,
You already watched
hit
Jingle All
play.
the Way too.
Yeah, and you know what? I when I don't care about something, I'm usually like on my phone and
Hmm.
doing something else. I sat down, I watched this, and I was like, I really enjoyed it. Like start to
It,
finish.
it caught me by surprise too. I did not think I was going to enjoy it.
Jenna Ortega is hilarious in this show.
Yeah,
Just
she plays the
just
character pretty well.
does not break.
No.
Only they save it for the most like emotional moments, and it's great. I love the show. It's Harry Potter meets Scooby Doo, and I love it. Yeah,
I'll say Harry Potter meets like Nancy Drew.
yeah. Well, they're just trying to uncover the monster, so it's like Scooby Doo
Yeah, okay.
and Riverdale.
And
There's
Riverdale.
a
Yeah, it's very
teen drama.
it's the teen drama aspect, which I didn't ever picture like an Adams family story
Mm.
to be, you know. I forgot what I was gonna say. Yeah, very surprising. And like you said, like they had those kind of tender moments, and I think this is what made me like it. And I felt like they were going to start to write the character of Wednesday differently to be more tender, but then
Nope.
it's just like nope,
Straight through.
she's still the same dark character, and she'll say something like I love attending funerals or something like that. It's just something off the wall. I'm like, wow,
She
okay.
has so many one-liners in the show. It's amazing. It's like one of them. One of my favorite ones is like, I don't bury hatchets, I sharpen them.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah.
Yeah, I would say though, at a certain point, I was like, this show is mostly one-liners.
I was all for it.
At a certain point, I was like, oh, it's coming. That was good.
Yeah. And I love Wednesday's and Enid's relationship because anyone who has been in a friendship where you two are the polar opposites, it is spot on. Like, love it. It just works.
Yeah. I liked. Who's your favorite character?
Favorite character for me is just Wednesday.
It's just Wednesday.
Yeah.
I liked Uncle Fester a lot. Even though he
that was
one episode.
I did not know who they casted, and as soon as I saw who they casted, I started laughing.
Yeah, it was Fred Armisen.
Yeah, Fred Armisen.
Yeah, Armisen.
And then after the laughter had subsided, I was like, yeah, I get it.
Yeah, it's good casting. Yeah, good casting all around. Actually, I did not like that one dude who was the painter. I didn't like him. He was bothering me.
I think he's supposed to, because he's kind of like he's supposed to be like one of the red herrings.
Dog, man, I was just like, get out the way, stop being thirsty. Just she don't want you.
But yeah, I think the casting overall is great. Even Thing, the hand.
Yeah, the little hand. Did you see the special effects of how they did that?
Yeah, it's actual hand.
It was great. I liked it.
Yeah.
I was watching the behind the scenes. So yeah, if you like Adam's Family, you should definitely check that out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Doom Patrol season 4. I did not know this was coming out until today. I didn't know it was out until today. I was just flipping around on HBO Max and I was like, oh, I didn't know they were doing another season. I kind of fell off on the 3rd season. So,
me too. I was midway through the 3rd season and then I have to get back to it. I really do like the show though.
No, yeah, I love this show. Like I've been watching the show since DC had their own app that was, that failed miserably.
Yeah.
But yeah, I love the show, but it's just like I don't know, something about season 3 was losing me, and I just kind of stopped. But I'm excited to see it back. As soon as we finish this, that's what I'm gonna be watching. Season 4.
I'll get around to it eventually.
So it's not a Paw Patrol ripoff.
No, unfortunately,
No,
unfortunately, it's not Doom Paw Patrol. They already did that. When I saw that text, man, I just wanted to smack you guys. The disrespect.
Literally, it was like
when I saw
pulled the phone
Patrol
away from my face in disgust.
When I saw Patrol, I was like, maybe this is typo because I only know Paw Patrol, no Doom Patrol.
Doom Patrol, the superhero team, the worst superhero team.
Out of all the patrols, you should know the Paw Patrol compared to Doom Patrol. You should know Doom Patrol.
Granted, Paw Patrol is very popular, so I don't blame you for making that mistake.
I used to watch that before I go to work.
Really?
Yes.
That explains a lot.
You don't even have a kid or a baby sister or a niece.
It would literally come
Why
on.
are you watching Paw Patrol?
It would literally come on.
You can turn.
I would get ready and then SpongeBob would come like right there, and then I had to leave. So I would usually just wait for SpongeBob, but then Paw Patrol was on.
This explains why Paw Patrol would be on in the break room when we watch it.
Most likely it was me.
That's funny because for people who don't know, we all used to work together in the same place. And Paw Patrol would be on in the morning. We would all be at work early in the morning, around probably 6 or 7, and Paw Patrol would be on. I remember coming in and be like, "Who has Paw Patrol on? Like, turn." I like cartoons, but
now you know it was me. I was trying to finish up an episode.
You're like, "Oh wait, I'm gonna be late. Hold on, what's Chase doing?"
It would be
so funny. Did you watch this? Did you watch the Paw Patrol movie?
Nah, I didn't, because I didn't know about it. I was always seeing it on billboards and stuff, but I didn't.
Man, it had your girl in there.
My girl, ooh,
Kim Kardashian. She did one of the voices. Yeah.
For who?
For one of the characters. They had a new character for the movie. Kim Kardashian played the voice.
Shit, I don't even know. I'm gonna look it up right now.
You have interesting takes, man.
It's not like I like it, like I enjoy it. It was something I would play in the background, and I would be like, "Oh, let me keep watching. What is the conflict? Who they got to?"
I would say, "What is the conflict? What is this cat doing again?" I only know about it because I have a niece who was obsessed with Paw Patrol, so that's why I watched it. But otherwise, I was not watching it. Interesting. That was a nice little laugh. Another show that's coming back that I didn't know that was coming back. We've talked about this show a few times before on here. Craig of the Creek coming back for a 5th season. I just found that out because Tyron told me.
I was like cycling through the episodes again, and I'm like, when is another season supposed to be coming out? And then I just looked it up, and I was like, oh, it is. It has no.
I remember. Yeah, it has no news. I remember at the beginning, you used to hate Craig of the Creek. That's what you told me.
I feel like I did.
Yeah, I remember you telling me that.
I forgot what was
like,
the reason
Paw
why.
Patrol.
I forgot why did I don't remember why. Maybe because I was like, why are they in the swamp all the time? I don't know.
Why are they at the creek all the time?
It's Craig of the Creek. These kids ain't got no home. Go home.
I forgot. I don't know why. I don't know. It's one of my favorite shows for right now that I like watch on Cartoon Network.
It's one of my favorite shows too. If you like cartoons, I say watch Craig of the Creek. If you're a Black person, watch Craig of the Creek. Like every time I watch it, I just remember why I love watching this show. Like there was an episode where Craig is hanging out with his cousin, and he's like, "Oh, let's ask these guys for some." And his cousin's like, "No, they're gonna roast you."
Oh yeah.
He goes over to him, and he asks them like for directions or something. And then like he comes back and he's like, "What happened?" He's like, "They talked about my ashy elbows." I just start cracking up Because I'm like, oh, it's so relatable. Sometimes your elbows just be ashy, especially when you're a kid. I was like, oh, this is why I love this show.
Yeah, I'm checking her. Yeah, I was like,
I got long sleeves because they ashy. But I don't know. I just remember how much I love that show. I like to see that it's going for a 5th season. A lot of cartoons don't even reach 5 seasons. So
I hope they don't
going.
overdo it though. That's my thing. I hope they like close it at like 7 or something.
Yeah, I don't see that show going on as long as SpongeBob or The Simpsons or, I see it like it should probably end at a certain point or they should grow up or I don't know. They got to close it out some way.
Because they have like a main plot right now is they trying to find all the puzzle pieces to a little Rubik's Cube. So they could find, I forgot, the heart of the swamp or heart of the city. I forgot what the name was about it.
Heart of the creek?
No, it's not heart of it's called like the king before him called it something like heart of the
I don't remember
land. I don't remember, but yeah, they have like it's not that plot is not finished. So hopefully like once that plot finishes, the show ends. That's what I'm thinking.
Maybe. I mean, unless they come up with something more captivating, I'll be down for it. But yeah, I love that show. If you haven't seen that show, go watch that show. I'm looking at you, Justin.
I watched an episode.
Which one?
It was the one that involved like babysitting. It was just on in a hotel one time.
Oh, I think I know which one you're talking about. You gotta, yeah.
No, I think the good one to start with is the Capture the Flag one. That's a good one to start.
Oh, that's a good one. It's an epic storyline.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's too much stuff to watch. So
yeah, man, there's a lot of media out there. There's a lot of stuff pulling for your attention.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna close out with this since we're towards the end of the show, speaking on the topic of cartoons. And we probably talked about this before, which I think we have, but are there any shows from Cartoon Network, Disney Channel, or Nickelodeon that you would love to see get revived at all?
Is it specifically those?
Well, or it could no, you could. Go ahead, Terry.
Oh, I was gonna say it could be like any cartoon or animated show. I guess cartoon and animated.
Because I thought about this. Yeah, I thought about this, and there's nothing really that comes to mind. I would say maybe the Mega Man cartoon needs another shot. There's never been a proper Mega Man anime, other than like the spin-off, which was the Battle Network anime.
Is that the one where they used to say Jackie and Mega Man?
Yeah,
that was kind of funny.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, those games, specifically the Battle Network games, are one of my favorite like Game Boy Advance games. Yeah. Actually, one of my favorite games probably of all time. So
really,
but the original Mega Man has not had a proper anime. They had that weird American cartoon they had in the 90s, and it's not that great. So I would like to see that come back. And
there hasn't been a lot of Mega Man content in a long time.
Yeah, and it's weird because he's a very popular character.
He's just very popular. Yeah, I would like to see that too. Actually, anything else?
It's hard for me to say because a lot of stuff that I like is still going. So like Dragon Ball's still going. Naruto's still going.
It's like all my favorites are still here.
Well, Boruto.
Oh, okay.
All my heroes are still alive.
Yeah. What else? Like Rugrats. Rugrats came back.
Rugrats came back weird though.
Yeah.
It's like 3D animation. I wasn't rocking with it.
They don't let stuff die anymore.
That's true. Why come up with an original idea where you can just bring something back from the dead?
Exactly.
What about you, Tyron? What did you have in mind?
You know, I was thinking bringing back the Jackie Chan Adventures or
wow, that's a deep cut.
Because I used to watch that when I was little, but I don't know. I just looked it up and I didn't know they had 5 seasons? Let me see.
Yeah, a lot actually. That was a good show.
I thought we only
Yeah.
had like one or two. So,
No,
but
that was like
they should
a
do like a
Saturday
rerun.
morning staple.
They should bring that back with Chris Tucker in it this time, though.
This is just gonna be a rush hour show.
Or it could be that, you know. I was thinking Jackie Chan or Kim Possible.
Kim Possible was great. I liked Kim Possible a lot.
I wouldn't
Kim
mind
Possible
another
was like,
Kim Possible.
yeah. Kim Possible is like one of those shows you think is for girls, and you're like, I don't want to watch this because it's like for girls, but then you keep just like you get hooked on it.
Yeah. And be like, she don't want you. Move on.
Who are you talking about?
Well, one of the football players.
Oh, I was like, I don't remember that episode, man.
I didn't watch no.
But no, Kim Possible was really great, and most of the fans that I know who like Kim Possible are guys, so I guess it really catered to both
Because
both
it had
genders.
Ron. Ron was like the guy's point of view in a way.
Yeah. He was definitely he's like that friend zone character.
Yeah.
He gives people in the friend zone a lot of hope.
At the end.
Yeah, I didn't really watch that show, but I am a fan of Christy Carlson Romano and also Will Friedle. So
Yeah. Those are the voice actors who play Kim Possible and Ron Stoppable. Just for people who don't know.
yeah.
Intro music is great too.
Yeah.
Iconic.
Yeah. The intro music go hard. They got that show is all around really good. They got good casting, good music, good plot lines. I liked it a lot. I would like to see that come back, but they can't do it cheesy, you know.
No.
So when I was thinking about this, I was thinking that originally I was like, oh man, like one of my favorite shows growing up was Hey Arnold. Like I loved that show. But and I would like to see them expand on that show because they had like some storylines that weren't complete, but then they released that like Hey Arnold movie that kind of like tied things up. And I wasn't a big fan of the Hey Arnold movie. I was like, I would liked another season instead of this movie. But one show that I would love to, so I'm not gonna say Hey Arnold. I would love to see, and this actually got canceled. I would love to see a reboot or another season of the Boondocks. And they were already in the works of making a Boondock show, but got canceled. But
because of that, one guy died, right?
It's not because he died. John Witherspoon, who played Pops,
yeah,
he did pass away, and actually, his son has a podcast. Right, he talks all about it. His son JD Witherspoon talks about it, that he auditioned actually to play Pops because he can kind of do the same voice that his dad did, and he got turned down for it. Which is crazy because he sounds exactly like his dad did. You know, he can do his dad's voice, and so he was like, "Oh, they kind of wanted somebody else who could do my dad's impersonation, even though like I'm right here."
Blood.
So yeah, I mean, it's really interesting when you hear him talk about it. You can go to his channel, his YouTube channel. He's a voice actor, YouTuber, and streamer and comedian. JD Witherspoon. He talks all about it, but then like the show ended up getting like the reboot ended up getting canceled anyway. So, but I would love to see it just because, like, you know, they take on different political things, and it's kind of like the way they make fun of it. It's pretty funny. Yeah, that's the only one I really thought about, I guess. Yeah, that's all I really thought about. Adventure Time, I would like to see that too. I liked Adventure Time a lot. But
I didn't really enjoy Adventure Time.
Man, it's got like a whole world to it.
And another show, I just remembered, if they could somehow add on to the universe of Gravity Falls, that's one of my other
Oh yeah.
shows.
Oh man, you got some solid picks.
If they could somehow
Gravity Falls was really good.
That's one of my top 3 favorite shows all time.
Yeah. No, Gravity Falls is really great. Ah man. All right, I switched mine to yours.
Wait, Boondocks
Plus Boombox. Plus Boondocks. I think that's all we got time for, guys. I feel like we've been talking for a while.
Yeah.
Anything you guys want to say last before we close out?
Original Addams Family and Addams Family Values, the sequel, is out on Netflix. Go watch it before you watch Wednesday.
Yes, yes. You don't have to, but I mean,
yeah, it's not necessary, but to see where the inspiration comes from, yeah,
the inspiration and the creative liberties that they.
You could also see the original Wednesday, played by Christina Ricci, who's also in the series.
Yeah. Tyler?
I want a preference. On the last episode, I said Endgame was 1. I was just talking to somebody. I'll bump that up to a 2 because I was breaking down like my preference of how I rate movies. So now it's a 2 for me. It's not a 1 no more. It's a 2.
So what brings it up to a 2?
What criteria changed?
Because I was talking to somebody and then he was like, break down what's a 1 through a 5 or like a 0 through a 5. I was like, all right, 0 is Avatar: The Last Airbender. Like that movie is straight up 0.
Live action movie.
Yeah, the movie. Yeah,
oh, the movie. Yeah, sorry. No. Yeah, the movie.
Not the series. The series is like a 10.
So that's a 0. A 1 is like Suicide Squad. What else is a 1? Like those type of, I can't think of everything, but like Suicide Squad is a 1. 2 is Endgame, along with the second Suicide Squad.
Dang. Okay, just keep going.
You got a very low bar for everything.
A 3 are like more like fun movies, like Adam Sandler movies or like the Dodgeball movies, you know. Those are 3. Those are like
I had to leave for that one. So you're gonna compare Endgame to Billy Madison or Jack and Jill?
I'm talking about as in my enjoyment, like how I feel, like how I rate movies.
Those are completely different genres.
I know.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like,
keep
overall
going.
ratings, you know. 3s are like Adam Sandler movies. 4s are like Hollywood, Quentin Tarantino,
Martin Scorsese.
Nah. Those are 3s. Actually, Goodfella is a 4. And then 5 is like Dark Knight, Avatar.
Okay.
I can't think of all those.
Are you going to 5 or 10?
No, it's just up to 5.
Just up to 5. So you're comparing. So your criteria is that when you see a movie, you compare it to these movies that are on the scale that you determined.
Yeah, they like fall like if I say like a 2, like all these other movies that are 2s, like Suicide Squad number 2, the third Batman, Dark Knight is a 2. I put that all on the same playing field. Like, you know, if you had like a chart and like, you know,
yeah, we'll have to get 5. We'll have to get this chart printed up so we can properly rate movies.
Put it up on the screen.
So Endgame moved up to number 2. That's all I'm saying.
All right, Endgame is no longer a Suicide Squad. It's a Suicide Squad 2.
There it is.
Oh man, it's always fun to hear your perspective on superhero movies.
It's not as great as Adam Sandler movies. Oh, Forrest Gump is a 5. That's a 5.
Adam Sandler movies are so different from Endgame, though. Like, I don't know how you compare
like
that.
A level enjoyment. Like, I would rewatch Adam Sandler, but I wouldn't watch Endgame or Suicide Squad or Avatar for fun. Like, I watch Avatar to make fun of it.
I put on Endgame just to watch sometimes.
Yeah,
fun to watch. But I also enjoy watching Adam Sandler movies.
Yeah, I enjoy both, but I don't think Endgame. I don't think Blended is as good as Endgame is.
You Blended?
You You
Oh, I
guys
haven't
like
seen-
you know all those Adam Sandler movies don't hit the same.
No, I'm not saying all those anime. I'm just saying the ones that I've seen.
Mhm.
Like The Longest Yard
Okay.
is a 3 because I'll rewatch that anytime. Like it's just a fun movie for me.
Okay.
It's not
Right.
it's not a good movie.
Interesting
I'm not saying
criteria.
it's good. I'm just saying it's a fun.
All right. And with that, folks, we're gonna end the show. You can find us everywhere at the Digital Excursion or Digital Excursion podcast. We're here every single Friday. You can find us on Instagram, TikTok. You can email us at thedigitalexcursion@gmail.com. Send us some questions, comments, concerns. No criticisms, just love. If you agree with Tyron's movie rating,
I
Tell us
will
why.
make a chart of all the movies I
Tell-
watch, and I'll put them in order, like what's a 5.
tell us why in the comments or in a message where Endgame falls for you. Is it a Suicide Squad 1 or a Suicide Squad 2? And with that, I just want to preference. It's pretty cool. We just did our 20th show last week. That was pretty dope. This will be number 21. We're going all the way to 1,000. Maybe. Once again, I'm your host, Marlon Abram. This is Justin Poole and Tyron Lee.
Thank you. Since I can't do the loop no more.
Later. You can do it, man. I'm just saying. We'll see you later. Bye.
Bye.